Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and today we're going to do some tapping on feeling overwhelmed by all of the headlines and getting sucked in to the news and all of those dramatic stories. So today we're going to do some tapping on feeling overwhelmed by the headlines and at the same time getting sucked into the clickbait and the stories and finding ourselves just going down those rabbit holes. Because I don't know about you, but I am finding that there is just so much stuff in everywhere I look right now, and a lot of it is not really that great for me. And I'm really needing to be mindful of when I pay attention to the news, when I just expose myself to stuff, and not just automatically looking because it's there. So as with all of my videos, you agree to take 100% responsibility for your own process. Don't go places that you don't belong. If I say something and the words don't quite work for you, then change them to work for you. This is about you and what works for you. I'm just here to guide you in this process. So we're just going to start by tapping on the side of the hand, and just, even though all of these headlines are so overwhelming, and every time I turn on my phone or my computer or the TV, I'm seeing all this stuff. And especially with my phone, it's like these tempting headlines are right there. So I'm just tapping on it right now. And I am choosing to take a deep breath and let myself relax anyway. So even though part of me gets so tempted to just click on those headlines, and as soon as I turn on my phone, I'm seeing these tempting headlines, and these headlines that are really scary and really hard to read. So I'm just tapping on it right now. And I'm just focusing on being here in this very moment and just letting myself breathe and relax, because I'm safe right here, right now. I'm just breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension and worry. So even though there are all of these headlines, and part of me just wants to click on them, and part of me feels guilty for not clicking on them, and part of me just doesn't even want to go there, and part of me just feels so stressed when I see them, I'm just tapping on it right now. And I'm loving myself anyway. And I'm choosing to breathe. And I recognize that I'm okay, that I'm safe right here, right now. All these headlines, they're so tempting. Even though I don't want to look at them, part of me wants to click on them. All these headlines. And this sense of urgency. What if I don't know what's going on right at this very moment? All these headlines. And the temptation to click on them. Right now. All these headlines. All these stories. The part of me that wants to click on them. The part of me that doesn't want to click on them. The part of me that feels like I should be paying attention. The part of me that knows that I can choose when I pay attention. The part of me that thinks if it's there, I better pay attention right now. And the part of me that knows that there are times when it's appropriate to look and times when it's appropriate to wait. The temptation to click. The temptation to watch. The temptation to chase the sensational news. All the stories. All the sensational news. All of the posts that people are putting up. The temptation to respond. The temptation to make comments. The temptation to just go down that rabbit hole. And all the feelings that come up when I start to read these headlines. Especially when I start to watch the videos and I go past the headline. When I read the articles. All the stress. All the worry about the future. All that anxiety. And all that projection into the future. And all that emotional engagement, just getting sucked into the drama. Just tapping on it, acknowledging it, recognizing the part of me that feels responsible, or as a responsible citizen, I should be paying attention all the time. And the part of me that knows that I can choose when I pay attention. And as I think about it, I realize that when I was a kid, the news was on a couple times a day. And the rest of the day, my parents were doing other things. So there was a time when we'd get exposed and we'd pay attention. And the rest of the day, we'd do other things. I wonder if it's possible that I could choose a time that I pay attention. And I can also choose where I get my news. I don't have to respond to every single outlet. I don't need to respond to every single station. I can choose what works for me, and I can choose when it works for me. And in the same way that my parents watched the news every night, right before dinner, maybe that's what I could do. If it feels like that's what I need to do. But I can be informed without paying attention 24/7. I can filter the information, and I can choose when I watch it and what I watch. It's okay for me to decide what I want to see. It's okay for me to decide when I want to see it. I have so many other things that I could be doing. And when I spend too much time scrolling through Facebook, clicking on headlines, looking at websites, turning on the TV, watching videos, I get myself distracted from all the things that I need to be doing today. Because I have things that matter to me that I need to be doing today. And when I spend too much time focused on all these headlines, it takes me away from what matters to me. And what really matters to me is what really matters to you. What do you know you want to be doing with your time? I want to be using my time to reach out, to connect with the people that I love, to work on projects that matter to me, to keep supporting other people in their healing process, to enjoy life, to spend time watching things that make me happy and connecting with people that make me happy, and taking care of myself by drinking lots of water, eating good food, taking quiet time to breathe and walk and exercise and pray and meditate. And take care of myself in all the ways that keep me calm, that keep me grounded, and that can prepare me for whatever comes next. I get to choose when I look at headlines and where I look at headlines. I get to choose when I click and when I decide not to. And I choose to trust that if something is important enough, I will know about it. I will know quickly, and then if I need more information, I can go get it. It's okay for me to choose when I click and where I click. It's okay for me to choose when I look at news and where I look at news. It's okay for me to decide when is a good time and when it's a distraction, when it's just going to affect my mood. So, for example, I know that reading the headlines first thing in the morning only causes me stress. So I can choose to wait and to do things that bring me joy and nourishment and get my day started in a gentle way. I know that taking time to breathe, taking time to spend time with my dog Bob, taking time to drink water, taking time to just wake up and appreciate the day and focus on gratitude. This is how I want to start my day. And it's okay for me to postpone looking at headlines and watching videos, making comments, and doing anything other than getting ready for the day in a gentle way. I choose to start my day in a gentle way. And I choose to end my day in a gentle way. It's really okay for me to start my day in a gentle way. And it's really okay for me to end my day in a gentle way. I give myself permission to start my day in a gentle way. and I give myself permission to end my day in a gentle way. I get to choose, and I give myself permission to start my day in a gentle way and to end my day in a gentle way. And I get to choose when I pay attention and where I pay attention. Taking a deep breath. Well, I know that feels really helpful to me. I had some realizations about just, even the difference between how it was, 20 years ago, or especially before like CNN and 24/7 news channels, and just that it is possible to choose when I watch and where I watch. So I hope that you found this helpful. I'd love to hear how it worked for you. Please leave a comment below. And until next tapping video, I'm wishing you so much peace and ease. And if you know other highly sensitive empathic women or other people who would benefit from this video, please like it, share it, and help me to spread the word. Thank you so much. Peace.